Susan Oliver, an American actress, is best remembered for her role as the iconic Green Girl in Star Trek. While she exuded gentleness and warmth in her personal life, her on-screen characters often displayed a fierce and unyielding spirit. This captivating blend of beauty and intensity won her admiration from both male and female audiences alike. Despite her fame, many intriguing aspects of her life remain lesser known. For instance, her father was a journalist, which may have influenced her articulate and expressive nature. Interestingly, Susan Oliver was not her birth name. She was originally born as Charlotte Susan Oliver. Her journey into acting began at a young age, and she was a talented painter, showcasing her artistic abilities beyond the screen. Moreover, she was a pioneer for women in the industry, directing several episodes of television shows during a time when female directors were rare. With a passion for aviation, she earned her pilot's license, further highlighting her adventurous spirit. Throughout her career, she faced challenges, but remained resilient, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire. Many fans are unaware of her significant contributions to both film and television, as well as her personal pursuits outside of acting. As we delve deeper into her life, we uncover the 10 best-kept secrets about Susan Oliver that reveal the complexity and richness of her character. Susan Oliver was a remarkable figure known not only for her talent as an actress, but also for her passion for aviation. She pursued her love for flying with great determination. One of her notable aspirations was to become the first woman to fly a single-engine plane from the United States to Moscow. Unfortunately, her plan was thwarted when the Soviet Union did not permit her entry into their airspace. Despite this setback, Susan continued to make significant strides in aviation. She piloted the Aero Commander 200, achieving the distinction of being the fourth woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean. Her accomplishments in the aviation world were further highlighted when she participated in the Powder Puff Derby in 1970, a race exclusively for female pilots. Winning this race earned her the title of Pilot of the Year, a testament to her skills and dedication in a field that was, at the time, largely male-dominated. Her legacy in both acting and aviation continues to inspire many. In 1959, Susan Oliver faced a terrifying experience that significantly impacted her life and career. While on Pan Am Flight 115, a Boeing 707 traveling from Paris to New York City, the plane suddenly dropped from an altitude of 35,000 feet to just 6,000 feet. This shocking event coincided with the tragic news of American musician Buddy Holly's death in an airplane crash on the same day. The fear that arose from this incident caused Oliver to pause her aviation ambitions for several years. To confront and overcome her intense fear of flying, she sought help through hypnosis. This therapeutic approach likely proved effective, as by 1964, she was ready to return to her passion for aviation. Oliver began training for a private pilot certificate at Santa Monica Airport, demonstrating her determination to reclaim her love for flying despite the earlier trauma. Her journey reflects not only her resilience, but also the importance of addressing fears to pursue one's dreams. Despite her fame as an actress, Susan Oliver faced challenges in finding acting work during the 1970s. This struggle led her to explore her passion for storytelling through film. She felt a strong urge to tell stories that resonated with her, prompting her to transition into directing. In this pursuit, she became one of the first 19 women to participate in the American Film Institute's Directing Workshop for Women, a significant step in a field that was largely male-dominated at the time. Before her passing, she made a generous contribution to the directing workshop, ensuring that future generations of women would have opportunities in directing. Her directorial debut came with an episode of the beloved television series MASH, titled, "Hey, Look Me Over." This marked a turning point in her career, showcasing her talent behind the camera. She continued to build her directing portfolio by helming episodes of Trapper John M.D., a spin-off of MASH, further solidifying her role as a director in television. Her journey reflects her determination to break barriers and tell stories in a way that was meaningful to her, leaving a lasting impact on the industry. An author, Susan Oliver was a remarkable woman who excelled in many fields. She was not only an accomplished actress, but also an aviator and director. Her diverse talents showcased her adventurous spirit and determination. In 1983, she published an autobiography titled Odyssey, A Daring Transatlantic Journey. In this book, she shared her aviation adventures in vivid detail, providing readers with a glimpse into her life as a pilot. She wrote about her experiences flying across the Atlantic, capturing the thrill and challenges she faced in the skies. Beyond her aviation stories, Susan also delved into her philosophy of life, reflecting on her struggles with love and the quest for understanding. Her writing style was simple yet engaging, making it accessible to a wide audience. Although Odyssey is now out of print, it can still be found online on platforms like Amazon, allowing new readers to discover her journey and insights. Susan Oliver's life and work continue to inspire those who seek to explore their own paths. After her breakup with pilot Mara John Slovak, Susan Oliver found herself in a deep emotional struggle. The end of their relationship left her feeling lost and depressed. It was during this challenging time that she turned to Buddhism, which provided her with a sense of peace and understanding. Buddhism became a significant part of her life, and she embraced its teachings, which helped her navigate her emotional turmoil. In her autobiography, she expressed her spiritual journey and the profound impact Buddhism had on her life. Susan's connection to aviation was also influenced by her relationship with Slovak, as she developed a keen interest in flying through him. This interest in aviation intertwined with her spiritual path, showing how personal experiences can lead to profound changes in one's beliefs and lifestyle. Her commitment to Buddhism appeared to remain steadfast throughout her life, illustrating her deep spiritual nature and the solace she found in her practice. Japan Oliver's early life was marked by significant changes and experiences that shaped her future. When she was just 3 years old, her parents divorced, which led her to live with her father during her adolescent years. This period was characterized by frequent moves and changes in schools, creating a sense of instability in her early education. In the late 1940s, she found herself living in Japan, where her father held a news post in Tokyo. This unique environment allowed her to study at the Tokyo International College, immersing herself in a culture that was deeply fascinated with American pop culture. This fascination naturally sparked her interest in the arts and entertainment, laying the groundwork for her future career. Years later, she channeled her experiences and interests into her work as a director, creating a film titled Cow's Poison. This film told the story of a Japanese actor who starred in Western movies, reflecting her understanding of cultural intersections and her appreciation for both Japanese and American cinematic influences. Astrology played a significant role in the life of Susan Oliver, shaped by her mother, who was a well-known astrologer in Hollywood. Her mother practiced astrology in New York for a brief time before moving to Los Angeles after remarrying. In 1949, Susan Oliver moved in with her mother, coinciding with her mother's rise to popularity as an astrologer in the Hollywood scene. This environment undoubtedly influenced Susan, as her mother was not only an astrologer, but also an astrology teacher, writer, and actress. Susan Oliver herself ventured into the world of acting, appearing in various television shows. Notably, she starred in an episode of Ghostbusters, and also had a role in Trapper John M.D., a show that she directed. Susan's connection to astrology and her mother's influence in the field created a unique backdrop for her career in the entertainment industry, blending the mystical with the artistic. The legacy of her mother's work in astrology likely left an impression on Susan, intertwining their lives in a way that was both personal and professional. Growing up, Susan Oliver faced challenges that shaped her future. Before moving in with her father during her teenage years, she lived with her mother, Ruth Hale Oliver, for several years after her parents' divorce. During this time, her identity began to take shape. Her real name was Charlotte Garrick, a name she later decided to change. The decision to adopt her mother's maiden name, Oliver, remains somewhat of a mystery. It is unclear whether she did this to honor her mother's memory or simply because she preferred a simpler, more memorable name. In her autobiography, she reflected on her past and mentioned that Charlotte Garrick was not an easy name to pronounce and lacked the memorable quality of Susan Oliver. This change marked a significant moment in her life, allowing her to embrace a new identity that would accompany her through her successful career as an actress. The transformation from Charlotte Garrick to Susan Oliver symbolizes her journey and the personal choices that led her to become a well-known figure in the entertainment industry. Many people don't know this, but Susan Oliver began her acting career on Broadway. Her first play was Small War on Murray Hill, where she played the daughter of a Manhattan family. This role marked the beginning of her journey in the theater world. After her debut, she managed to find significant roles in various productions, including Kaiser Aluminum Hour and the United States Steel Hour. Her talent did not go unnoticed, and she won a Theatre World Award for her performance in a play called Patet. This recognition highlighted her skills and dedication to her craft. Patet would be her last Broadway play, as she soon transitioned to television. It was during this time that she landed a role in the pilot of Star Trek, which catapulted her to stardom. Her experience on Broadway laid the foundation for her successful career in television and film, showcasing her versatility as an actress. She had a complex relationship with fame and recognition. Despite her success as an actress, Susan Oliver often felt a deep sense of discontent with Hollywood. While she projected an image of happiness, those close to her knew she struggled with feelings of depression. This inner turmoil led her to turn down the offer of a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, a gesture that many would consider an honor. Oliver resented how Hollywood treated her, and preferred to be remembered for her meaningful performances rather than a mere symbol that held little significance for her. Her passion for her craft was evident, but it often clashed with the expectations of the industry. Frequent arguments with her agents highlighted the tension between her artistic values and the commercial side of acting. They pushed her to pursue more lucrative roles, but Oliver was not motivated by money. Instead, she prioritized the integrity of her work. For her, acting was about passion and purpose, not profit. This dedication to her art shaped her legacy, as she sought to leave a mark through her performances rather than through accolades or superficial recognition.